So, what did you think about the cherry blasting method that we use to make sure no one can cheat?
It's quite an interesting technique, and at first it takes some thought to get around how it actually works, but it obviously does work and it's obviously successful. I think the key issue that I saw with it at first is because you've got very different contact centres across the UK with very different customer needs, it's how that process would work and come out as an effective measure. But once you understand the mechanics of it, it does work very well. And it does give a truer balance and reflection of what the customer's actual views are, rather than a rose-tinted view.
And did you find it an effective lever to get all of your staff to kind of push the full breadth of customer feedback through and not just pick out the nice stuff?
Absolutely, no, it is, and that was one of the things that it was a big plus point from there. I think with the system as well and the easy reports that are available from the system, it's very easy to tie those metrics into the actual individual KPIs we've got for the agents, which then flows through to ensure that you can see that they are doing it. You can instantly see the people that are being very effective with it and the ones that aren't. I think the other key tool to this is to let people know that it's okay when we've had a bad call, that we want to know about it. It's not something that necessarily in any trouble or any issues with. It's a case of then understanding the customer's needs. But as Emma said earlier on, they're the customers we need to focus on. The ones we've delighted are very, very welcome feedback, and we do feed that back to the agents, but the only way we improve our service is focusing on the people that we haven't quite met their expectations. And the cherry blasting technique, getting that through all the agents, is a key driver to that success.
Great. Couldn't have written that better myself. So for you, as the department manager, what was your overall experience been like?
I think it was very, very encouraging that the team all got behind it, which again, support from the management team, from myself down to the contact centre manager and the team leaders is important. And it did create a buzz and a vibe across the whole office during the period of the actual sampling, which was very, very good. People were upbeat about it. They were very, very focused on ensuring it was delivered. And I think they actually enjoyed it as well as getting some good insight from the back of it.
Great. Okay. And what did you find the most challenging aspect of the programme?
It's ensuring that you keep that continuity going. With initiatives such as this running over a lengthy period, you get the initial rush of people wanting to take part with this. Then, if you're not careful, can dwindle away. And it's ensuring that we have the measures and the controls in place to not let that happen, and making sure it was a fun thing for the agents as well. That, to be honest, is the only challenging aspect of it.
Yeah.
The rest of it is very, very straightforward.
Yeah, great. And for you, what's been the biggest surprise?
The biggest surprise really is we've gone into this with a clear strategy of what we wanted out of it, but it's just understanding where we are in the rest of the industry and actually being able to demonstrate just how good some of the people we've got has been the biggest surprise, as well as some of the tremendous feedback we've had from customers, which is very, very encouraging and to show we are making a difference.
Were you surprised by any of the individual performances? Did you get any kind of stars come out of it that you weren't really expecting?
Yes. You have a view of people because you listen to the odd call and you look at the QMS scores that we undertake through the department, and you kind of expect certain people to do very, very well in this. And some people became real stars that you wouldn't necessarily have picked up through the QMS process, which again points out as to how the cherry blasting process does actually give you the actual underlying results.
Yeah, great. Okay. What do you feel that you've learned most, from the process?
It's ensuring that the guys have got the confidence and the empathy to deal with the customers actually understand what the customers want rather than what we believe the customers want, and to drive through new initiatives where we can improve that further. It's been a real bonus for us, but we fully intend to keep that momentum going and increase that momentum.
Do you think what you believe the customers want has changed at all?
I think the core view of what the customers overlyingly are looking for was correct, but there are things that have come out that has been more important than we perhaps would have believed there would be. So the actual ranking of the issues has been crystallised, which again is useful.
How do you feel about the team after the results have been
The team is tremendous. They work together very, very well. It's a great bunch of people, and to me the award is just one way of recognising just how good they are as a team, and we continue to improve and build from there. That's been great for the morale of the team as well as the rest of the business's view of just what we can achieve.
Terrific. And what does your boss think about this?
He's very happy. He's very, very happy, as are the rest of the board, that we've achieved this award and that we are out there making a difference, and that is a real differentiator in the marketplace. They're very, very pleased and very behind us as a team.
Fantastic. And what about next year? Are you off?
Well, next year I've already set the bar. We need to be number one.
Yeah.
So we need to be working with yourselves to understand how we get to be number one and what activities we
number one all around.
All around. That's the target I've set the team.
Great.
So it's a tough ask, but again, I think working with yourselves, we're up for the challenge, and the team we're up for there, and I'm very confident we can get there.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
No worries at all. That was all right.
Great coffee there.